Political systems are fascinating frameworks that shape our societies, influencing everything from our daily lives to global interactions. Let's dive into how different political systems function, starting with democracy. In a democracy, power lies with the people. Citizens have the right to vote for their leaders and influence legislation. This system thrives on the principle of majority rule, but it also emphasizes the protection of minority rights. Think about it, every vote counts, and that's what makes democracy vibrant and sometimes chaotic. Now, let's shift gears to authoritarianism. In this system, power is concentrated in the hands of a single leader or a small group. Citizens often have limited freedoms, and dissent is typically not tolerated. The government controls many aspects of life, from the media to the economy. While this can lead to quick decision-making and stability, it often comes at the cost of personal liberties and human rights. It's a stark contrast to democracy, where debate and dissent are not just allowed but encouraged. Next up is socialism. This system advocates for social ownership and democratic control of the means of production. In a socialist state, the government plays a significant role in the economy, aiming to reduce inequality and provide for the welfare of its citizens. This can manifest in various ways, from universal healthcare to free education. While socialism aims for a fairer distribution of wealth, critics argue that it can lead to inefficiencies and a lack of innovation due to reduced competition. Then we have communism, which is often seen as an extreme form of socialism. In theory, communism seeks to create a classless society where all property is publicly owned. The government plans and controls the economy, aiming to eliminate private ownership. However, in practice, many communist regimes have struggled with economic challenges and human rights abuses. The gap between the ideal and reality can be quite stark. Let's not forget about monarchy, which can be absolute or constitutional. In an absolute monarchy, the king or queen has almost complete control over the government, often ruling by decree. In contrast, a constitutional monarchy operates under a constitution that limits the powers of the monarch and outlines the rights of citizens. Countries like the United Kingdom exemplify this system, where the monarchy exists alongside a parliamentary democracy. Lastly, there's federalism, a system that divides power between a central government and regional governments. This structure allows for local governance while maintaining a unified national policy. The United States is a prime example, where states have significant authority to legislate on various issues, from education to transportation, while the federal government handles national defense and foreign affairs. Understanding these political systems helps us appreciate the complexities of governance and the diverse ways societies organize themselves. Each system has its strengths and weaknesses, and the effectiveness often depends on the context in which it operates. The interplay between these systems shapes our world, influencing everything from policy decisions to international relations. It's a dynamic landscape, and staying informed is key to engaging with the world around us.